Hi guys, Chris from Steve Smith's again. Been sent a new torch to review, a Rovyvon Aurora A2x, which is the updated version of their Keychain flashlight in a gold coloured stainless steel. So let's go and have a look at it. So here it is, we'll have a look what we get in the box. That's it, it's the new Rovyvon updated version of their Aurora A2. I'm guessing it how you pronounce this, but to me that's how it would be pronounced. It's the optional cary LED in there. You can get the other LED, which I think is a warmer tint. Now I have had this out obviously to have a bit to play with. So in the box, you've got your micro USB, your clip and your keychain, and you do get a lanyard with it as well. The box, you know, it's nothing flash like some of the other brands we've reviewed, but all the box is supposed to do is keep it in there while you're waiting for it to be delivered. So let's have a look at what we've got. So this is it. So you can see it's not particularly big. It's putting out a fair old brightness of 600 lumens. And if we check the manual here, there is a full table with them on. So here we go, we have a moonlight mode, 2 lumens, lows 20 lumens, mediums 360, high is 650, and you do have a strobe on there as well. Now, other reviews that I have seen have mentioned this as well, and I would have to agree with them. There's a big jump between low at 20 lumens and medium at 360. A perceivable jump as well when you see it in action. There's not much of a difference to the eye between medium and high. Personally, I think they should have made the medium maybe 100 lumen, 150 lumen, and then have the high up there would be a lot more usable, because what you tend to find is just skipping medium out completely. You either want it low or you want it high. The medium isn't really all that useful. Okay, it's fairly straightforward UI once you get used to it. It's a little bit different from some of the other ones that we've demonstrated as well. So that's your lanyard hole. It does tail stand as well. I'm trying to do it while looking through the camera. Not particularly well. There we go. So you can use it as a little desk light as well. Micro USB charger. So you do get one with it, but everyone's got some of these lying around. So the UI, press and hold, comes on full brightness. So that's your momentary on. Triple tap from off is your strobe. Double tap from off brings it on to the last memorized mode. Now this one, at first I didn't like the way it works, but I'm getting used to it and I can see why they've done it. It remembers the last mode that you had on for more than 3 minutes. So by default that takes you into moonlight mode. If you want the memorized mode to be high, for example, you would have to leave it in high for 3 minutes to set that. Once you're in a mode, single click takes you through. So that'll take you to low, medium, high. And even on the camera there where it's getting blown out a little bit, you can see the difference. Moonlight, low, way up to medium, and high, there's not that much difference. So you'd probably skip medium out, but it's really nice beam on it and very powerful for such a little torch as well. To turn it off, press and hold, and it is such a brief hold as well. It's really easy to turn on and off. Double tap for on, press and hold, and it's only about ½ hold, turns the light back off. So it's actually really pleasant to use. It does get a bit hot when you've had it on high, but nothing untoward. It's a really nice weight as well. And so far, for the little I've used it, seems very well made. It's all good quality materials. There's no marks on it from where I've had it in my pocket with the keys. Let's have a look at the clip as well, and then we'll go over and do some nighttime shots with it, and then I can summarise at the end what overall thoughts on it. The pocket clip is, or can fit, 2 ways round. You can have it on that way. You can also, you can tell I haven't had this on yet, you can also flip it round, and where that would be handy is that will fit perfectly on the peak of a baseball cap and turned into a head torch, and it's not too intrusive really either, so you could have that on and the lanyard on. It really wouldn't get in the way. I prefer it a little bit sleeker without that on. And you do, okay, it's nothing super impressive to get a free key ring, but it's a nice sturdy split ring there that you get with it for attaching it to your keys. So that's just a nice little touch as well. And as I say, you do get the Rovyvon proper lanyard for it as well. But because it's quite a nice large opening on the end, it's quite easy to fit your own braided paracord lanyards on if you want to do it that way. Right, so that's pretty much covered the main aspects of it. This is the A2x, which is the updated version. So it's the slightly newer version of this light. They've changed a few things, put a bigger battery in, fixed a few issues that the older ones had, and you can get it in different finishes as well. It was a little bit confusing for me at first. When you look, the Aurora lights, there's lots of different A numbers, and basically it's the material that they are made out of. So the A2s are stainless steel, I think the A1s are plastic, and then it goes up from there. You can get aluminium, you can get titanium, you can get it's either brass or copper, and then the higher numbered ones, you can get them in a transparent body which have side lights on as well. So you can get some that have got like a UV backup light in there, or just a white backup reading light in there as well, which is quite handy. A bit more of a look at it there. Right, let's go and have a look at it in the dark and see how it actually performs as a torch. Hi guys, now for the nighttime test of the Rovyvon A2, the updated version in stainless steel. And we'll have a walk around and see what it's like in the dark and see what we think of it. So, I'm using this in moonlight mode at the moment, just to illuminate myself. And let's have a look out here. So, moonlight. I can see the tower just in front of us, but it's not picking up on the camera very well. Low. Medium. High. And medium and high will step down after about 1.5 minutes, quite substantially. Personally, I think there could have been less of a gap between low and medium, and more of a gap between medium and high. Probably would have made this a little bit more. But for a little keyring torch, that's phenomenal. So let's see if I can do this. We'll compare this to another torch I have in my pocket, which is the All-Light Baton Pro. So this is them on moonlight mode. The Rovyvon on the left, the Baton Pro on the right. Very, very similar. So we'll put the Baton Pro up one level, Rovyvon up one level. Okay, then we'll go again to medium. You can see all of a sudden the jump. Medium on the Rovyvon blows the medium out on the Baton Pro completely. high, and high. There's actually not a great deal in it. The Baton Pro has about the same throw, but obviously bigger torch, longer run times, and you can bump up to turbo, which will make a big difference. But as I say, for a little keychain torch, you really can't complain with something that's on your keys being able to perform as big or as well as a lot bigger, heavier torch. Okay, so that's it for the night test, and we'll go back and do a little bit of a conclusion. So yep, that's it. We're going to go back and have a quick overview, and thank you very much for watching. Right, so we're back. So I hope you had got a good feel for the torch in the dark there, and you can see how it performed. As I said, just to summarise, the only thing I don't particularly like about this is the difference between the high and the medium modes. I think medium should have been closer to the low scale to give a little bit more of a gap. Less of a gap between low and medium, and more of a gap between medium and high would have made it a lot more useful. But to be honest, the moonlight is perfect, the low is perfect, and the high is very powerful, so it does everything you need it to do. It can tail stand as well, probably not when I've got the lanyard on, but on that flat there, if you can get it, it will tail stand. Oh, it does. There we go, which can be quite useful in some situations. I say you can clip it to a hat as a head torch, and with it not having a magnetic base like some of the other torches that I often use or keep in my pocket, you don't get a zap on your tongue if you put it in your mouth when you're locking gates on a night. Where some of the other torches have got a magnetic charger on the bottom, as handy as that is, you do get a tingle if you put it in your mouth to hold it while you're doing things, and often when you are working, you do need to stick a torch in your mouth temporarily to hold it if you haven't got a clip on or you're not wearing a hat. So have a look at the link below. That'll give you down there somewhere, there'll be a link to Rovyvon's site on Amazon where you can purchase this. There are a lot of different materials you can buy it in. So the A numbers, the A2 stainless steel, I believe the A1 is the same torch but in like a polymer housing. And then up from there you've got titanium, you've got aluminium, and then on the higher ones you do get ones in a plastic case which have auxiliary lights on the side, which I haven't tried yet, but they do look really good as well. So give these a check out. As you can see, they're not very big, they're not terribly expensive, but for what they do, they are absolutely phenomenal. Go check them out and keep an eye out for any more videos coming. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to us below, and hopefully we'll have some more videos for you soon. Cheers guys.